Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Final Fantasy XVI. Last time we left off, we finished up kind of like the next chapter in the adventure, I suppose. And it looks like we have some side quests and things to do around here today, so I guess we're going to be working on that. Blackthorn has some new stuff. That of course has some new stuff. The Orchestrion tomes, everybody has new stuff. Everybody has new stuff. Hey, Karen.
Is it business or pleasure?
Ask about Drake's breath. Want a pat on the back, do you? Well, I suppose you deserve one, but don't let it go to your head.
What's I hear?
You'd have been lost without Jill. Say nothing of yours truly. If it wasn't for me keeping you fed and kitted out, neither of you have stood a chance. Fair's fair. You took the chance I gave you and brought the whole bloody mountain down. But the Ironblood couldn't believe their eyes. Just have to find someone else to worship. Of course, there's plenty of other folks in these fair isles still reckon these rocks worth more than their weight in diamonds. If you keep doing what you're doing and show them how wrong they are, it's coin they want to put their faith in, and as long as you keep coughing it up, my faith will stay with you. Cool.
Go on, then.
Ooh, platinum sword. Okay. Not that much extra damage, but, it is something.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Yeah, and then the platinum belt is not as good as the Demon Tamer's sash yet.
Better I'll be here.
But, and yeah, I'll get the platinum cannons, but those are really good wristlets. Okay, so Channeler's Whispers. Automatically charge magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's where that thing was. Interesting. That's where it was. Okay.
Is that all?
Well then. Let's go see Blackthorn.
Live.
Hey, Blackthorn. What do you think about Drake's breath?
Must have been hot.
Fighting in the belly of that crag. Might be work for you as a smith when you hang up the old sword. But I'm betting that won't be for a
I
while.
know how hard it can be.
Trying to fill another man's boots, but I reckon you've grown into Sids nicely. He'd be proud. Thank you.
What do you want?
What do I want? The platinum sword. +1. I want to reinforce. There we go, that's what I want. So, reinforce.
Thank me later.
And reinforce.
My best work, but it'll do.
Platinum makes for a poor blade, being too soft to withstand rigorous use in battle and too expensive for the common soldier to afford. It does, however, allow for ornate designs on crossguard, hilt, and pommel, where the rare material is most often employed. Okay, what about, oops, reinforce. So, platinum belt. Looks like I need liquid flame for the, okay, this I can work on. This I can absolutely work on.
You can thank me later.
Yeah, now we can equip that, because I actually have 549 bloody hides. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, and then I can up this as well. Okay, so we can afford to do all of these
You can
things.
thank me later.
There we go. Cool.
That it?
So,
Fine.
actually, was that one thing better than... I don't actually think it was. No, the mithril wristlets were too good. I wasted my money on that. I was thinking, I was like, wait, wasn't it like 60 something? And sure enough, it was. Okay, but the belt's better, right? Yeah, the belt's better. And the sword is of course better as well. Okay, well, that's that taken care of. Obviously we have more contracts and stuff to do as well. Let's go down here and check on these things, shall we? See what we have down here. Hello. I'm ready to do something. Apparently doesn't have anything to do with the apples, or the farm in general. It's this place. Hello. Or maybe it does. Oh, Nigel! Okay, were you looking into growing more stuff? Never mind, it does have stuff to do with this.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did?
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a Morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
Yeah, sounds cool. Heed Nigel's not so subtle request.
Tell me of these Morganbeards, then.
But of course. If my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowwise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
Well, I hope it doesn't attract these creatures here to the hideaway. That would be bad. Alright, so... that is all well and good. So now we need to get back up there. So, search Northern Rosaria for Morganbeards. And then... yeah, we have one more side quest, and then we have a couple of bounties we probably need to check up on. And it seems like... no, I can't get the next level of Patron's Whisper stuff. Okay, so let's just go follow up on these things. Okay, we'll do... oh, sorry. Didn't mean to... wow, I would have plowed right into that person. I was not watching where I was going at all. Imagine if we all had to control a third-person camera as we were walking around in day-to-day life. That'd be crazy. Hello.
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the hideaway. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
Yeah.
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Oh, aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
And you'd have this someone be me?
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both.
Alright. Sounds fine. I can't believe I, as the leader of our little establishment here...
Clothes. But we've no coin.
as the leader of this establishment here, I'm off fetching clothes. It is, interesting.
The calm before the storm, perhaps.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Hello. Hey, Nectar. You the hunt board? Or ask about hunts. Did you know that with every forward step you take, Kupo, every crystal cracked, every friend made, every enemy felled, the Cursebreakers are expanding their operations too? Which means more bears being freed and more slavers being punished, but it also means more billets for the board, Kupo. Cool. Alright, we have a Minotaur, Sekret. While Minotaurs have long dwelled in the mountainous regions of Rosaria, it is only recently that they have come down from the highlands to hunt in the swamps surrounding Martha's Rest. Among their number is one whose sheer size suggested to be a chieftain, who appears to be spearheading the push south. He must be stopped lest the beastmen develop designs on the rest proper. And Severian, particularly belligerent breed of Echo, has recently awakened amid the fallen ruins near Martha's Rest. It's known to activate on the approach of any human, armed or unarmed, and sets about them with a burning jet that has already reduced much of the surrounding marshland to ash. This is an echo that the Cursebreakers would fain see forever silenced. Okay, so they're both by Martha's Rest. Interesting. Whoops. I need to do this and this. There we go. So, first one over here, Martha's Rest. So we can go follow up on this. And then, the other two bounties that are hanging out around here as well. So I can actually do multiple things over here. Now it said it was around... It's the swamps, specifically in Martha's Rest, where some of these creatures were. So... We'll just explore until we run into them.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
Alright. So... Down we go. And let's see what we can find here. Luckily I can avoid, like... all of the, random monster encounters and stuff. And we can just ride...
No use calling Ambrosia now. I said.
No.
This is no time to ride.
Is it not? Okay, I was... we weren't technically in Sorrowwise yet. Alright, so... this way. I mean, this area looks sufficiently swampy to me. This is also where some fallen ruins and stuff are, so I wouldn't be surprised if that one thing is hanging out around here somewhere. That leads to Old Hill. Just run around looking. We might spot the monster while we're kind of walking around here. These things can be rough to find sometimes. This is the little church that we came to. Yeah, nothing up here. Yeah, the Minotaur was specifically mentioned as in the swamps, and in that Echo is probably, you know, somewhere near ruins. Can't guarantee I'm gonna be able to find them right now, but while we're over here, I might as well search. So, alright, let's just go over here then. What'd be really convenient is if this took me to the same place as where I've got to go. I mean, there's a little fallen ruin right there.
Marshes near the abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morganbeards.
Goblin gardeners? Hi. Dismount. I'm trying to dismount, thank you. There we go. And... stay down! Stay down! Hello. Luckily they have like no HP, these goblin gardeners. Alright, hello. Let's there we go.
Size of a goblin's eye. Not this goblin.
Alright. Go ahead and drop one of those. Ow. Yeah, they certainly do like the flowers. Alright, I'm waiting for you to come in. Plow Swain. There we go. Good parry. Uh-huh. There we go. Let's go ahead and build that meter up with gouge here. And I can't afford any of this stuff, so... there we are. You do have quite a bit of HP. I will give you that. There we are. Good parry. Ow. That I meant to block. Or dodge, rather. Owie. Alright, thank you, Torgal. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this, if you don't mind. Go ahead and hit you with the deadly takedown. I don't care. There we go. So, lightning rod, thunderstorm. And one of those. There we go. Bye-bye. Thank you for my flowers. Morganbeard.
Bright yellow. These are our Morganbeards, all right. Well, there's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home.
Didn't mean to cut you off there, Clive. I thought you would keep talking.
Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.
Alright, so that is taken care of. Now, I searched most of this area and didn't really see anything. The only other place I could think of would be down here where these like scorpions and stuff were. It like both of the bounties that I need to do are in this general vicinity, so it's I would think I would be able to find them relatively easily. But because they both mentioned Martha's Rest. But whatever. Didn't mean to do that. Let's just ride around here real fast. The other place I could think of that maybe they would be is yeah, up there. That's like my other idea. Come on.
Good girl.
There we go.
Run like the wind.
Alright, so came through here. Yeah, see there's some scorpions right there. And then uh-oh, can't go that way. Let's go through here. It would be convenient if it told you exactly where they were, but I understand why they don't, so you kind of have a reason to re-explore some of these old areas, but damn do I have a lot of these resources and things already. It seems like they really like to put things in like dead ends and stuff, so checking out like these kinds of areas, these just still have the footpads. Apparently more footpads took over that area after I took out the previous ones. Ugh. This way. So yeah, now there's just this whole area down here. If I can't figure it out this time, then I'll just run around on my own time next time and grab it, I suppose. Because I'll have more time then. But I just wanted to run through just... It seemed like it would be a pretty simple one to grab. But I guess not. Hello? I mean, that's just a bighorn. Down here, maybe? No. No, this is just killer bees and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Unless it's back over here by the bighorn. It said swamps. I mean, this is kind of the area I was thinking of. Like I said, there's 2 bounties over here. I didn't run into either of them? Truly. Huh. Weird. Oh well, at least I collected a bunch of items, I suppose. Alright. Back to the world map. We'll go ahead and follow up on the bolts of cloth that we need to grab from Northreach as well. Whew. Seems like the game has a very specific kind of gameplay loop. You do a big story mission, you get a few side quests.
Let's hope the Draper has Hortense's cloth.
Then, once you finish your few side quests, you get a bunch more story again. So.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker? Or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
I don't want to suck off any seers, thanks.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bocklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh. Well then, be safe.
I mean, I need my bolts of cloth. What can I say? Alright, so... Search for the missing caravan, which is apparently just right down there. Alright, probably fastest just to teleport to Kaer Norvent then. So, we can just do that. Alright, and away we ride.
Good girl.
Come, Ambrosia. Alright, so right here. That certainly is a caravan.
That damn bird's a menace.
She meant nothing by it, I swear.
Uh-oh. What did our friend the Chocobo do? Oh, do I have to actually get off? Can't I talk from the back of my magnificent steed?
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they hardly damaged us all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that featherbrain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bocklad, would you?
I am, but did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it. Oi! Killer! It's time to collect!
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I see. The scam.
You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that.
Oh, he said I'm handsome. That's nice. Alright, well, yeah, there's a very, very similar quest in Yakuza that I did recently, so... Hello. Go ahead and pull you down. Go ahead and drop one of these, and then I'm gonna gouge you to death. That should be enough to break you, killer. Okay, and then let's drop a lightning rod. Let's build that number up. Drop a thunderstorm. Drop a pile drive. And drop one of these. 38,000 damage. No, you don't. Go ahead and just pop this as well. Uh-huh. Using Gouge specifically when you're in limit break mode is amazing since they just can't knock you down. There we go. Bye-bye, killer. Now you're deader. Later. Thanks for the steel silk, though.
All right. You made your point. Killer my ass.
Did he hurt you?
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the Great Lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
Alright. I'm finally gonna get my cloth. I just had to beat up a giant asshole named Killer to do it. All this to get some dresses. And some seeds, I guess. The seeds seem very, very important.
So you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price.
Alright, my sword ain't free.
If you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Bocklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen.
Damn right I will.
You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle.
That's right.
Free of charge.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
Thank you.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
Alright, Hortense, I'm on my way with your cloth. Cool, so that's both of the side quests taken care of there, and yeah, and next time we'll look at what's going on with I'll refresh myself on those and just go looking for them.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Don't worry. I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
And the extra cloth on top of it.
Let's see here. One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilet of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh no, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
I don't know.
Black embroidered linen, white continental silk, or lush red velvet. So black, white, or red. We're already doing the whole black and red thing, so why not white?
This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh, sometimes I think she never takes it off.
She doesn't.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
Is this gonna be like an alternate... Did I just choose like an alternate outfit for Jill? Like, based off of what cloth I chose, Jill's gonna be wearing something different? I thought it was gonna be for me.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses soon. Said they'd be made of linen.
Not sackcloth. I've never had a dress made of linen.
Alright, well then. Hey, Torgal.
I want to sail all the way to the shore.
Yow.
You have to remove your mark first, or the child catchers will get you.
Torgal just hanging out with the kids. Torgal's a good lad. Yeah, but I wonder if that is going to unlock like an optional costume for Jill. If I known it was going to be for Jill, I would have chose like black or red. But I thought it was going to be for Clive, and I'm like, well, I already have some black and red clothes, so let's go for white. But whatever, we'll see. Maybe it's like when you choose Tifa's outfit in FF7 Remake or something. Alright, hello.
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Cid. What brings you to the gardens?
You know what brings me to the gardens? The rare flora has the unfortunate honor of being named for the water spirits that are believed to haunt the swamps of Eastern Storm, trapping hapless wanderers in the morass that might sup on the hope in their hearts. Fusions brewed from the flower's petals, by contrast, are quite tasty and known to cure all manner of ailments.
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals.
Is it gonna make me stinky so monsters are more attracted to me? Because I don't want that. Please don't. Because we know that it makes me stinky. What you got for me?
And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least I hope it will.
Interesting. That's probably an accessory I put on that just increases healing from things like that. Oh. To insist Nigel of the backyard, necessary for increasing consumable potency. So wait, that's just like a permanent upgrade? Possibly? Yeah, okay, consumable potency enhanced. Okay, that's neat. That's neat. So it's not an accessory I have to equip, it's just... Yeah, that's a thing now. Okay, that's cool. I'm down with that. You've obtained a phial of Morganbeard extract, hereby increasing the potency of consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore more HP, while Strength Stoneskin and Lionheart tonics last longer. My god. My brain was struggling with that. Alrighty, well, I guess we'll go ahead and end this episode off here. It was mostly just a side questing episode, but like I said, we'll figure out where those bounties are next time. So, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you then for some more.